Hey guys, Rhett Weaver here from Lifetime Home Loans. If you're a Gen Z borrower, a real estate agent working with a Gen Z, or honestly working with anybody older than a Gen Z, pay attention to this video. There was some data that was just released and I want to go over that. Let me read this. Cotality. It's kind of like a service that goes out and takes surveys and then comes back with data and provides it for us. So anybody that is in the Gen Z, so basically in their 20s or even younger, there's an interesting stat when it comes to home buyers. 63% of them are saying they do not trust AI or online services and they need human interaction in order to purchase a property. This is an interesting stat because as we've gone out and talked to a lot of real estate agents, a lot of people are really nervous about what's coming down the pipeline with what companies like Rocket are doing or Zillow's doing or Redfin's doing on grabbing consumer data. According to this study though, people in their 20s and even older still want that human interaction, so that's very important. What's another interesting stat, 1/3 said they're gonna trust their lender and they're gonna stay with their lender for a lifetime. So you as a real estate agent out there working with somebody, understand that they need human interaction to not only see the property, but understand contractually how they're gonna purchase that contract. And then 1/3 of them are saying, hey, I really want a lender that I can talk to, who I can trust and create a relationship for long term. Some interesting stuff. Some other things that we got to take a look at this week is what is going on with the Fed and how does that news affect us moving forward. Wednesday, we're going to get some Fed minutes. On Friday, we're going to get Jerome Powell speaking. They're in Jackson Hole this week, and this is a really big telltale of what they're going to do in the month of September. Last year, coming out of this Jackson Hole meeting, it indicated that there was a rate cut, and that did happen last year. The experts are basically saying there's an 85% chance that they're going to cut rates in September, but Friday, if there's any news that Jerome Powell, when he goes to speak, kind of basically states that they're going to head towards that direction in September, we should see interest rates get a little bit lower. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out and pay attention to the news this Friday. Have a good week.